Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Chairman Dr. William Masco, the Chief Information Officer, Mr. Val Constantinko, the Dean and members of the faculties, and last but not the least, the class of 2023. I am extremely honored to have been given a chance to speak with you today. It's been 22 years since I graduated from ICCT colleges, which back then was known as Institute of Creative Computer Technology. And I can still remember the first time I set foot in the college. I was ecstatic, anxious, but at the same time, it felt surreal, since never in my family had ever been to college, and so they had high expectations of me. And I told myself I shall graduate and make my family proud. But it was easier to say than done, especially if you only have one parent that supports you. My mom raised me and my two siblings by herself, and I saw how difficult it was for her to single-handedly provide and take care of us. I was so close to dropping out of school to help my mom. But she said something to me that I will never forget for the rest of my life. She said, "Marian, wala akong ibang kayamanan na maipamamana sa'yo kundi edukasyon lang, na kahit sino ay di mananakaw sa'yo." That was when I understood why I could never quit something that is so important, and that is education. It was the love for my mom, who was willing to sacrifice everything for me, that inspired me to never give up school. I became a believer of the saying, if there's a will, there is a way. Because as long as you wanted something, there should be no excuse of doing what you can to reach your goal. With dedication and perseverance, I was able to find a way to help my mom pay for my education. That is being part of the president's list at school, which was able to cover half of my tuition fee. And just like that, with my mom's help and school scholarship benefits, I became a first-generation college student in my family who was fortunate enough to have graduated at a tertiary level. That's how I earned my first college degree. I didn't have an easy path in life. And yet, I still able to manage to succeed with my education. Life is tough. Who said that it'll be an easy journey? And it's true to every status in society and to every gender. But it's how you deal with a tough situation that counts. Endure and persevere all the hardships that you might face in life, because that will only make you a strong person. It will test your patience and help you become a wise person. Focus on your goal and identify the people that you would like to share your success with. They will be your greatest motivators. When I came here to United States, I didn't think that I would be pursuing engineering. And it never crossed my mind that I will be attending college here, but I did. Not only did I attend a community college, but later I transferred to a university, which is the California State University in Northridge, or CSUN, and earned my bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. It was not an easy task to achieve, especially if the course that you're doing is a male-dominant major. There were plenty of times that I felt intimidated, especially when I go in the classroom and I see no other female students but myself. But that did not stop me from doing well in class. Instead, I learned to socialize better with my peers. And I use it in my advantage to earn or to learn about how male future engineers think. The lesson here is that never doubt yourself and trust in what you can do. The sky is the limit. During my undergrad study at CSUN, I was invited to become part of AIM Squared program, which helps minor and underrepresented communities in STEM in succeeding their education at CSUN. In my second semester, I was chosen to mentor students and help them succeed with their education. And I am so proud to say that all my mentees graduated with their engineering degree, and one of them is now pursuing her PhD degree in biomedical engineering in University of Minnesota. She is one of the many reasons why I am passionate about mentoring as well. When I first met her, she was on the verge of quitting school, just like how I was back in the Philippines. She is a very smart person, but there was something missing with her at that time, and that is someone to motivate her. She just needed to hear that what difficulty she was going through was normal, especially on her case that she has a family to take care of, and she was also a full-time student at that time. After meeting with her a few times, she managed to pull it through. And the year after that, she became one of the mentors as well. The lesson here is be that person who strives to motivate and feel optimism to others in order to bring out the best out of them. Sometimes a little push will get you a long way. It is like a domino effect. What you inject into others will affect the generations after that. Be mindful of what you say or do, because every action always has consequences. Be compassionate and empathize, because it will give you a better relationship with your peers and the people that surround you. Remember, better relationship of any kind equals to a happy life, and a happy life equals to a satisfied life. Moving forward, I am now working as a manufacturing quality engineer at Accurate Electronics, which focuses also on the electrical engineering aspect and quality manufacturing of the printed circuit board assembly production process. I also train and mentor engineering interns and newly hired engineers. We do military, medical, and commercial contracts. It is a very competitive line of business, especially now that it is hard to get electronic components due to shortages because of the ongoing COVID pandemic. And the only thing that separates the same businesses from each other is how good the quality of products that gets delivered to the customer. I will give you an analogy of what a quality engineer does for the company. So in my work, I am like a chief of police that makes sure that everyone follows the quality management systems for aerospace and medical standards through an internal audit. There is no exception. Even the owner of the company gets audited by me. Again, it is not an easy task, and it takes a lot of courage to audit the owner of the company. But sometimes we must endure an uncomfortable situation. This is when you realize how far you have come. Looking back at those days when you thought of quitting a situation. Another word of advice is to always strive to be the best at the utmost of your ability. And just do you. Yes, just do you. Never compare your accomplishments with others, because you will just become hateful and unsatisfied all the time. I have been there, and it was very stressful. When you work on yourself to become the better version of you, you will become more appreciative and content with what you have accomplished. Just do you and never compare yourself to others. And take pride in your work. But most importantly, love yourself and know your priorities. These will help you focus in your goal in life. Be open-minded in learning new things and be consistent in what you do. But most importantly, strive to be a part of the global Pinoy distinction. Show everyone around the world what Filipinos are truly made of. Congratulations again, and you are now officially an alumni of ICCT colleges. You did it, everyone. Thank you, and God bless.